So when we look at our past and we say, God, that was so embarrassing, or God, why did I say that? Why did I do that? The only reason we know better now is because we made that mistake at the time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bendy, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, body, and spirit. When was the last time I filmed in my car, guys? When? I feel like when I film in my car, you get to see a different part of me. I don't know why the change in location does that, but here we are. So today I would like to talk about our perspective when it comes to past situations and this idea that things in our life are supposed to be different. This idea that when we look at past situations, we get upset and we lower our own vibration by saying that past situation shouldn't even have happened. Why did that have to happen to me? And then looking at current situations and saying, why is life like this? This is a mistake. It's not supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like this, you know? So that's what I want to talk about today. So when we reference our past, we may, even if we're trying to better ourselves, even if we're trying to learn from our past, we might look at our past and say, I shouldn't have done this in this situation, or, you know, if this didn't happen, maybe I'd be a little bit further along in life. That's something that we can think often. I think it's important to remember that every single day we are new people, essentially, because something happened the prior day that taught us something. So now today we have a new perspective, and every day we learn things subconsciously that enhance our perspective and also enhance the person that we are. We evolve every day. So when we look at our past and we say, God, that was so embarrassing, or God, why did I say that? Why did I do that? The only reason we know better now is because we made that mistake at the time. If we never made the mistake, we would have never learned from it. And that's what a lot of adolescence and young adulthood is. We look back at it and we're like, oh my God, it was just a cluster of hot mess. It was just so bad. But in reality, it was just us learning. So when you're unhappy with a circumstance within your life, it is not that you do not deserve better. It is not that you have not worked hard enough in your life to have better circumstances. When you want something in your life to be different, it is because that one part of your life you have not focused enough energy into. So, for example, if you want to manifest the perfect relationship, that means that you have not put enough energy into learning how to love yourself and another person. If you want to manifest wealth and abundance, that means that you have not put enough energy into learning how to be wealthy, be abundant. Even if you want to be fit, even if you want to be physically fit, that means that you have not put enough energy into learning how to love your body and making choices that come from a place of loving your body. It doesn't mean that you don't deserve any of these things. It just means that you as an individual haven't focused your energy into the thing that you want. It's underdeveloped. So instead of thinking, this needs to be different, I don't like this makes me sad, instead of thinking that, more so lean towards thinking, what does the universe want me to learn in order for me to make this different? Wherever you are at this moment, I say this all the time, wherever you are at this moment is a result of your own personal choices. Wherever you are today, right now, is a combination of all the choices you've made throughout your entire life. Look at the different parts of your life. The parts of your life where you are thriving are the parts of your life that you put the most energy into. So, for example, a person can say, I want the perfect relationship. I want to meet the perfect person. So they think that putting energy into this is creating a profile on every single dating app. They can say, you know, I took the time to make these profiles and to really put myself out there. I put energy into it. But in reality, that's only the top layer of meeting people. That's not really, that has nothing to do with knowing how to love and knowing how to be loved. So by picking up a book and reading about healthy relationships, or by talking to a person who is in a healthy relationship that you admire and just like picking their brain, things like that means that you are focusing your energy on that part of your life. Not the top layer stuff that kind of just makes us feel like we're putting energy in, because oftentimes the easiest stuff is fake. It's just to make you feel better. Like, I'm not saying that dating apps don't work. Oftentimes they do introduce the right people, but what happens after you meet the person? The dating app can only introduce you to the person. So the relationship is where you want to put energy into. Learning how to be in a relationship is what you want to put energy into. I hope that makes sense. The point of life is not to be perfect. The point of life is to learn. I mean, this isn't the point of life. I can't tell you what the point of your life is, but a healthy way, in my opinion, to navigate life is to learn how to identify contrast, learn how to identify parts of your life that don't make you as happy as you'd like to be, and then saying, how can I put more energy into this part of my life to make it more fulfilling for me? I think that when we start to think that life's supposed to be perfect, we start comparing our lives to other people's, and we start to compare our definition of a good life to other people's definition of a good life, and you'll stay in the same place your whole life if you try to make your life like someone else's, because you're here trying to walk somebody else's journey when you have your own journey to walk. So, or you're trying to walk someone else's path when you have your own path to walk. That's what I meant. I think it also takes being aware enough of yourself and your emotions so that when you get into certain life situations, you're able to pull back emotionally and to really look at things in a factual way, like A plus B equals C, seeing how you got into certain situations, and without emotion, figuring out what you can do to put more energy into that situation and make it work out better for you. But that was one of my biggest struggles, learning how to separate emotions from my thoughts. So if I could do it, you can. Trust me, because I was an emotional little baby. All right, you guys, that is all I have for today. I hope that you enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up so other people know that it is valuable and that other people know that they should watch it. Also, if you'd like me to expand on anything I've talked about, let me know down in the comments and I'll be happy to. And last but not least, if you are not subscribed, please make sure that you are so that you can be around for my next video. I love you so much, and I will talk to you next time.